What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tora Crunch, and today we've got a video, a series that I haven't done in a while, and I'm excited to bring back. It's the top 5 or top 10 type series that I used to do. This time around, we're doing a top 5 for my favorite / best characters on my account. So of course, by me saying that, I hope you understand that this is a lot of it has to do with my opinion and who I believe is the best in my account. It's not about, you know, the technical stuff, who hits the hardest, who's the best in general, like who actually is the best. It's just who I prefer on my account and who I enjoy the most. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm excited to bring it back. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Again, we're gonna do top 5s. We're gonna start from 5, and then we're gonna get to the number 1 spot at the end of the video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get on with the video. So in at number 5, we got a character that just recently came out. It's Halibel. She's a character that is very thick, very cool looking. I mean, she has two huge and very beautiful guns. Literally, if you click out, this is her artwork on the game. If you click out, yeah, 2 beautiful guns and 2 other things that I'm not gonna mention, right? We're not gonna get into that. But yeah, this is a character that I've been enjoying a lot. She is, I got her. She's the only one I got out of the 3 that are new on that swimsuit banner, and I've been enjoying her a lot. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I'm just gonna get into some gameplay. But first off, I'll just quickly show you guys what build we've got going. Just a little bit of SP with some recharge time. That's the best way to use her, and I find the most effective, of course, with her. Here we are taking on a raid, a 5-star raid. It's the Ukiora raid, of course. So we get the attribute advantage and killer effect. As you guys can see, she's inflicting good damage, especially through her strong attacks. You know, of course, I showed you guys the build. We don't have the best accessories. We have the best recharge time, right, with 14 recharge time, and then you add on top of hers, on top the fact that she gets 12 recharge time herself. You get a lot of, you get the opportunity to use her strong attacks more often than not. So I really do enjoy that about her. If you guys didn't know, there's actually if you're someone that takes guild quest serious, currently there's a guild quest for the mind attribute, and she actually works pretty well on it. I mean, she doesn't get, like, out of the rules, she doesn't get every single rule, you know, she doesn't qualify exactly, like, she's not the best fit, but even still, she's a good shot. You can get a good 172k. I think I got 172,000 on my run with her. So if you're someone that's looking to get a good mind attribute character that can carry you in guild quest, she is definitely one to go for. She's still currently out. The reason she's so good is just the fact of that she can use her strong attacks at all times. She has frenzy. She has high SP. Her 3rd strong attack. Let me show you guys. So this is how it looks like without charging it up, which is quite a bit of range, right? It's pretty rangy. It's not like insane, right? But it is range. It does have quite a bit of range. But here, I'll go ahead and show you guys once we get to the enemies. Look, I'll recharge it up all the way. And what it does is, look at the range now. It goes full screen. So a really good character, great strong attacks. 3rd one is amazing. Like I said, she's a good fit for PvP. PvE, she's gonna be super fun as well. Special, just look at that. Looks beautiful. She looks awesome. She looks really cool. I think Caleb did a really good job on this character. So yeah, that's my number 5 favorite character in the game right now. So yeah, that's Halibel. Moving on, we're gonna go ahead and get into the number 4th. So in at number 4, we've got another seasonal character. This one being a male instead of a female. And of course, I'm talking about Parasol no Tora. This is also a character that's pretty recent to my account, kind of new, right? And someone that I've just been enjoying a lot. He's a heart attribute, so he's like the opposite of Halibel. And so just kind of the same thing as Halibel, just really good character with great strong attacks. I've been enjoying him a lot, man, and yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you guys quickly the build I've been using on him, and then we'll get into some gameplay so I could talk a little bit more about him. But yeah, these are the accessories: 30 SP, 30 SP, 20 SP, with of course 14 recharge time, because he also does get 12 recharge time. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get into a raid, and then we'll speak a little bit more about him then. Okay, so here we go. This is another raid, a 5-star raid. We're going up against what is it? Tsukishima raid. So of course, as you see, we get the attribute and killer effect. Like I was saying, this is a character that's very similar to Halibel. If you look at his strong attacks, it's kind of like the same thing. You know, he has really cool strong attacks, and then a third one that's a charged up attack. And I just find him really good. I've been enjoying him. He's very easy to use, right? Especially because he's also one with 12 recharge time, so you can really build up the strong attack recharge time on this character, and you can just spam it, right? So I usually, of course, when it's a recharge time character, you know, you have an easier time with avoiding, you know, taking damage from enemies and whatnot. But one thing I will say about him that I do think kind of slightly gives the edge over like Holybell is the fact that he has range. And of course, if you look at his strong attack, special, and normal attack, he does get fire duration or fire status ailment. You know, he inflicts fire. God, I can't speak. So yeah, that's the one thing. Oh, I missed that one back big time. That's the one thing that kind of like gives me the edge for this character, just because, you know, the fact that he can burn through everything is just so OP. And then, you know, the range is also nice. Like I do prefer range on my characters. So yeah, Parasonoid Tora is definitely a good character. Of course, he also has Frenzy. He has high SP. Just a fun character in general. I remember back when maybe like a couple of weeks ago, Guild Quest, you know, he was one of the characters that was like perfect for the raid or for the Guild Quest, and I managed to get like I think my highest score with him. So like if you're someone that has him, you can definitely score high up there, up in the 175 to 175 to 177. I definitely could see that happening with this character. Yeah, anyways, that's Parasonoid Tora coming in at number 4. What the hell? I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys his special, and then we'll move on. I do actually have him at 4 out of 5 special, so that's the one thing about him that's also nice, is that I'm able to stack up that the damage on his special, and he basically, yeah, he one shots. So anyways, that's Noitora at number 4. Let's get on to number 3. So in at number 3, we've got Renji Abare. This is the first manga character in the list, and he's just a character that I've been enjoying a lot recently, especially recently. I think at first, when he first came out, he was a character that I thought looked really good, and then over time I kind of forgot about him. You know, of course I used Toshiro a lot more, the power one, but then recently I've been getting into it, and you know, I found out, you know what, I have an easier and better time using this character than most characters in the game, just because of his strong attacks, which I will talk about a little bit more when we get to the gameplay. But yeah, Renji Abare, I'm going to show you guys the build I've got on him that I've been rocking with since I got him, and that's 30 SP, 30 SP, 30 SP on these accessories, and then of course just recharge time. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a little trend there. Recharge time builds with these characters is what has been enjoyable for me. So yeah, let's get into a game, and then I'll talk a little bit more about Renji. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about Renji. So it's funny, it's actually funny, I didn't even notice that my top 5, right, the list that I gathered, and just overlooking at my account and stuff, the top 5 that I have mainly consist of recharge time characters, and you know, it's for good reason, right? Like, normal attack is a fun, it's not fun necessarily in my opinion, it's more of like an OP type thing, right? If you have a Retsu, she's just OP, but is she the funnest character in the game? No. And I'll be quite honest with you guys, she's not in my top 5, right? So I hope I didn't spoil anyone. I didn't spoil it for anyone, but yeah, she's not in my top 5 just because she's not as enjoyable, right? Because of the fact that she's just a normal attack damage beast. She's a beast in PvP, right? And that's like, that's just a given, you know. If you see her, most top tier PvP teams have to have a Retsu, or else it's kind of difficult to have a top tier PvP team. But yeah, let's talk about Renji. Renji is very similar to the other 2 characters, but just in my opinion slightly better, just due to the fact that he has insane stats, and just I think he does have slightly better SP, and yeah, and I think his strong attacks are just so freaking clean. So as you guys can see, first and second strong attacks, I'll show you guys again, are strong attacks that just go in front of him. It pushes forward, and I really like that, just because you don't have to worry about getting hit a lot of the time, right? In Guild Quest, sometimes you kind of need to get that little boost forward so that you don't get hit, and with this character, like through status ailments, through the portals or whatever, so this character avoids those more often than not, I've noticed. So yeah, there's his special. Renji's awesome. I absolutely love him. His gameplay, they did a great job with his gameplay. His character model looks awesome, like with this big ass monkey arm or orangutan arm, whatever that is, right? It looks awesome. Yeah, Renji's just a fun character overall. Now we're getting into the top 2. You might be wondering who it is. I'm sure some of you guys might have guessed who's coming up soon, right? But yeah, let's get into number 2 and then yeah, move on from there. In at number 2, we've got a character that might be a surprise to some of you guys, and that of course is the newer version of Konami, the heart attribute Konami. Yeah, 30 30 20 14 14 14 recharge time. Of course, that's the way to go. That's basically my dude, recharge time is the best build in my opinion. Nowadays it is. But yeah, let's get into some gameplay and then I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about why he's my second favorite character in the game right now. Okay, here we go. Another Tsukishima raid. Let's just go ahead and test out Konami. So first off, character is ranked as number 2 in my list, and that's quite high, man. Like I said, I didn't just half-ass this list. I did take a while, like looking at all my characters, and I told you I looked at 3 different areas, right? Guild quest being one of the bigger things right now, in my opinion, that is important in the game and kind of has made the game enjoyable for me, at least. Guild quest, enjoying how enjoyable the character is, and like PvP and whatnot. And if you look at this character, he's really good. Like, he's top 3 in Guild quest. I already mentioned that, but he really is, just because of the amount of like combo he can hit because of that vortex. That second strong attack is one of the best strong attacks in the game that I think we kind of took for granted when it first came out, right? When it first came out, a lot of people were like, whatever. And you know, this Konami, I believe, came out before Guild Quest even started, right? So people really didn't summon all that much. I know that I didn't summon that much when he first came out. I actually only recently got him, which was through the Brave Soul summons. But yeah, we took it for granted because we didn't realize that combo would be such a big thing in Guild Quest. And nowadays, you know, if you don't have Konami when the heart attribute like Guild Quests are out, you're kind of screwed more often than not, because most characters like don't provide as much combo as he can acquire, which is about, usually I can get about the 1000 at least with him. So that's the one thing I've noticed with him. He's just insane in Guild Quest. Like I said, top 3, probably only behind like Soifon and Toshiro, which has been really good. Yeah, overall, awesome character. Another thing I forgot to mention is he does inflict weakening through everything, through strong attacks, normal attacks, and special. So he's got that going on top of that. So he's also like a boss killer. So awesome character, very fun to use in my opinion. He's very OP in Guild Quest. Maybe not the strongest in PvP, but PvE, he's still very fun. As you can see, he still got through that pretty quick. So, yeah, number 2, kind of a shocker in my to some, right? Konami, but not too much to the people that I would like are OGs to the game and understand the Guild Quest grind and whatnot. So, yeah, Konami in at number 2, and of course in at number 1. You guys should have an idea of who's coming up, if you're an OG at least. In at number 1, we've got ourselves one that a lot of you guys will not be surprised to see, and that of course is mine, Ukiura. Ukiura, there's a lot of reasons why I put him in at number 1, but the main one is just because he's my favorite character. He's the best character in the Bleach series and just in the game, in my opinion, right? Because of the pure fact that he's fun to play with. He's really good at Guild Quest. He's probably, actually, you know what? He's top 5 for sure. Maybe even top 3 in my opinion. Yeah, for sure, definitely, because of how good he is with his vortex. That is it's very similar to Konami that we just reviewed just now. But anyways, let's go ahead and show you what I've got going with him, and then we'll do another raid just to showcase what I'm talking about. 20, 30, 30, and then 10 all stats. Not the greatest accessories, I know that for sure. I could definitely use 30 SP on a couple of those accessories, but of course recharge time all the way. I guess this is the top 5 recharge time characters in the game as well. Just kidding, but yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and get into another raid, and then let's speak a little bit more about Ukiura. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. So yeah, I already mentioned it, but very similar to Konami. As you can tell, that second strong attack, he's actually one of the, I think he is the first one to have a strong attack like that, where it actually just, it's a moving vortex, right? It goes in front of you, in front of his character model, and just attracts every enemy. It like brings every enemy into the middle of that vortex and just hits multiple times. So as you can see, just through the first couple of rooms, I'm already at 300 combo, which is something you can't say for many characters. Like some characters you take forever to get the combo up, right? And in turn, that makes Ulquiorra an insanely freaking great character for Guild Quest. Probably, yeah, top three. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to go and give him the slight edge over Toshiro. Maybe, of course, some of you guys might disagree with me, but it just really does matter a lot when it comes to that combo, like what he can provide with combos, with his combo. But yeah, that's a little bit about his combo. You know, his second strong attack. He also has really good first and third strong attack. Third one being our charged up attack as well. As you can tell, look at that. That's just insane range. I just got hit multiple times, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, he has insane range on that third strong attack, and it hits super hard as well. Just, I think it's almost, I would say, is it a full screen? It's right there, dude. It's almost a full screen at least. But yeah, model looks insane. Strong attacks are hitting hard most of the time, just because he has frenzy, you know, high SP. He's not the newest character, but he's still very new. You know, his stats are still currently, you know, top tier for sure. I'm actually kind of like curious. So if you guys didn't know, like, we're gonna be getting an exclusive 3rd year anniversary character very soon. I think next month, and it's speculated that it might be an Ulquiorra just because of a few reasons, right? I'm not gonna get into the details of that, but if that is the case, I would be super excited. I don't know if it'll be as OP as this one, but I really do hope we get another one. Just because, again, the reason I even have him at number 1, the biggest reason, is just because he's my favorite character. I'm gonna be flat out with you guys. That's the reason why. But yeah, that is my top 5, man. I don't know what you guys think. Of course, a lot of you guys are gonna disagree. Keep in mind, again, like I said, this is my top 5. There's like 3 areas that I judged it off of. You know, how good are they in PvE/PvP? How fun are they? And how good are they in Guild Quest? And of course, just how much I like the character myself. But yeah, that's my top 5. Let me know down below what you guys think. Also, please let me know what your top 5 is in the game, like not just in general, but your top 5 on your account that you enjoy the most, you have the fun the most with, and you know, you destroy Guild Quest or PvP with. So let me know. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button down below. Hit me up with some ideas for maybe another top 5 or top 10 video that you guys would like to see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.